All right, we're about to get started. A lot of people on. I see Erin, one of my investors. She's going to get started. Harjot's going to talk about her new listing. I think that's Allison, Ali Matt, Danny's on. Frank's going to go first, talking about his deal that we got after about a year. I see Nicole is on. Frank is on. We're gonna let Frank go first because he's got to jump on some other stuff with his other job. Quasi's gonna talk about his deal. Frank, if you could go ahead and get started, because I know you have to jump off in a minute. How's it going, Frank? Happy Monday. Don't forget to unmute, Frank. All
Sorry, I was
right.
having a connection act
Okay.
issues.
All right, we got you loud and clear. Go ahead, Frank.
All
You
right,
got
I hope everyone's doing well. Sorry, I'm in the middle of the Monday of all Mondays today with
Yep,
work.
I can imagine.
But no, I just wanted to chime in. Robert and I've been doing good. I mean, I've been going out despite the weather. Still been out door knocking, but haven't been able to catch a lot of people at home, which I figured with the rain people would have been home, but people were still out and about this weekend. Um, but we just had a phone call from one of our previous contacts from the year prior, and she's reaching back out to us that she wants to do a loan. She called, gave Robert and I a call. With this lady we met, we were door knocking with her. I mean, I think I knocked on her house like 3 times in 1 week, just trying to get back to her. She had a mother who was going through some sort of a breakdown, had some sort of health issues. So she was always the one that was at the door. But I kept going by. I was leaving notes, and the daughter is the one who's in charge of all the finances in the home. Was the one that finally was able to give us a call back. And at first she was upset because she's like, "Hey, why are you talking to my mom? It's late at night. It's around the same time of the year, so it was getting dark earlier." And but after talking to her, she's like, "I can tell you guys are really sincere. You guys do want to help. You guys actually are trying to do work with me." So, it was just those human interactions with her that really helped, break down those walls and those barriers and actually made her comfortable enough to, even though we couldn't reach an agreement last year, she was still willing to give us a call now so that we can do something for her.
That was after a year. That and Adriel, who's on the Zoom, you guys can see him. He just heard the conversation. Frank, she called me. Her auction is today, so she's literally going to go down to the auction because she filed bankruptcy. But I don't know if that stopped it. Now she wants to do a loan. She owes about 250 on her house.
Hmm.
House is worth like 950, and of course she waited till the last minute. But hopefully they push the date back, and then we're going to do a loan for her. And that was one that called us, out of the blue. We had kind of put her on the
Hmm.
back burner because she filed that BK, and now
Yeah.
she called. So that's good. So I'll let you know she's going to the auction to see if they pushed it back, and then we're going to. I'm going to start her loan process today. So that's good. And you went to
Okay,
that one
perfect.
several times.
I think in total, in-person conversations, we had about 10 as we
Yeah,
went over.
easily.
Yeah.
And you
That
never
was a,
know. Yeah, and that's
yeah.
why I tell the door knockers don't get frustrated when people go dark because a lot of times they come back. That happens all the time.
Yeah, I
So
always try to make sure that we never leave on a bad note because I always have
exactly.
that feeling whatever they decide to work with or whatever they decide to do, I already know like in the back of my mind it's going to fall through
Yeah.
and
Yep.
they come back. Because some
They
people
come
that
back.
we've talked to and they've worked with us, they end up losing things. And the ones that don't, they always call back.
Exactly. Awesome. So I'll let you know. I'm going to follow up with her today. She literally drove to the auction in Chino on Central Avenue, and
Oh,
then we'll
wow.
find out today. It's right there at the courthouse on Central,
Yeah, it's actually not too far from where I'm
12320.
at.
Exactly. So she's there. I'll let you know when I find out. She's going to call me. Okay.
Okay, perfect. I'm hoping for
Awesome.
some good news.
Exactly. Good job, Frank. Okay, I know
All right,
you got
thanks,
some other
Robert.
stuff. All
Yeah,
right, Hilda's
got to put
open in
out this fire.
escrow.
Thank
Good
you.
job, Frank. Hilda's open in escrow. She's going to jump off in a minute, but she's going to talk about her escrow and Hesperia. Hilda, how's it going? Happy Monday, Hilda.
Hi, happy Monday, everyone.
How are you?
Good, thank you. I'm
How
here.
did, yeah. How'd you get
Uh,
that one in Hesperia? What did you guys do?
every week we go door knocking with Marjorie,
Huh?
and this time we found this client at her house, and but that day she told us that she couldn't talk, but we asked for her phone number, and after several attempts, we were finally able to get in touch with her, and we set up a Zoom meeting with you. And at first, she was not interested in selling her house. However, after reviewing her situation and realizing that she didn't have much equity, so she eventually decided to selling was the best option for her. And now
Exactly.
And now thanks that the process, she's officially going into escrow tomorrow. So
Exactly. I'm gonna try to open it today if we can get everything signed, but if not tomorrow, and we're gonna close Thursday. So we're gonna close this one really quick. And you guys had to go several times. I think that's what separates us is that
Mhm.
you guys are willing to go back multiple times. A lot of our competition only goes once, but you guys went back multiple times. We did the Zoom, and now we're opening escrow. Good job, Hilda. Very good. Good
Thank
job.
you so much. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And I'll keep you posted once we open escrow, okay? All right.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Awesome job. Quasi and then Harjat. Quasi, we had a good meeting with the gentleman in Menifee, and we're going to follow up with him. How did you get that one? How did the meeting go? And don't forget to unmute. Good job. You got to unmute, Quasi. There you go.
Can you? All
Yep,
right.
we
Sorry,
got you.
I'm driving, so
Pull over if you
it's.
can. I don't want you to crash trying to close
I know.
escrows. All
Yes,
right, go
I'm used
ahead.
to doing it on the computer. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I became more coachable and listened to
Good
you
job.
about
Good job.
going in the evening after 3,
Yeah.
and I've been getting more responses.
Mhm.
And actually, I door knocked. He wasn't home, and then he called me based on the flyer
Okay,
that we
good.
sent. And then I hit him up right that same day.
Mhm.
And this one's in Menifee. It's actually not too far from. It's about 10 minutes from me. So
From where
I
you
was able
live?
to
Okay.
from where I yeah. So I was able to go frequently, even on like the same day, because he didn't answer
Mhm.
when I called back, and so I just popped up. And then right when I got there, they were just getting home. Um, and they wanted, they need help. They owe 92,000 on their mortgage. They're behind 12,000. And then when we did the price on Redfin and Zillow, it was 350 something, and the one on Redfin was like 430 something. So
Okay. Okay.
I reached out, but and then they had to. What they're doing is they're getting uh the investor's going to pay it up, and then they wanted to get some cash out
Good.
um, to help with bills or whatever. Then they have 18 months to pay it back.
Okay, exactly. And that was good. What did you say when they pulled up? What did you say to them?
No, I just said I'm Quasi Childress. I left a message. You left a message on my phone. Want to talk to you about your property being in default.
Okay,
And
good.
they were open. Oh, the
They were
wife was
open.
with them, and she was more adamant about it than he was. He's trying not to he was trying not to tell her about it until it was too late, and they had their back and forth, but they were just super open to finding a solution.
Good. And you mentioned about how you and I had several conversations, and I told you go in the afternoons. That's much better because you were going
Yeah.
in the daytime. When you were going in the daytime, there weren't as
Wasn't
many
getting
people at home.
nothing.
You weren't. Yep. That's
I
why.
wasn't nothing,
Mhm.
dude.
Yeah, and that's why it's very, and that's for me, trying this for years. You'll catch some people at home during the day, and if you only have time during the day, but more people are home after 3 or 4. Now it gets dark at 5, and you don't want to door knock when it's dark. But when it doesn't get dark until 8:30 in the summer, I'm out door knocking 8:15, 8:30. But now, like you said, you're going in the afternoons, you're getting more people at home, correct?
Yes, yes.
Awesome. Good. So we need to follow up with him today. He's on my list to call him because we went over the offer. We just want to make sure they're on board with it. Okay. So maybe
Yep.
call me maybe 30 minutes after the Zoom is over and we'll call them together. Okay.
Okay, sounds
All
good.
right. Good job. Good job, Quasi. Hopefully that's going to be your first deal. So good job. Harjot, you guys, is working on her third or fourth deal with me. She's 20 years old. She just got a new listing. It's going to hit the market in a couple weeks. Because it's her first listing, I'm going to have her listed. We're going to co-list it, but I'm going to actually have her put it on the MLS. Harjot, how'd you get that one? How'd the meeting go? What are you going to list it at?
Hi everyone, happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
I got the list, we got the appointment by door knocking, and I
Uh-huh.
spoke the owner's aunt, and she gave me her number. And then we talked on the phone. Robert and I set up a meeting and we met with her in the office, and she was already open to selling. She wanted to sell already, and she just said that she felt like she had a connection with us, and she really wanted to go with us. We spoke with her and then her brother on the phone. And now we're working with her to help her get some movers and get everything out of there so we can list it. So hopefully we go live, hopefully next week if everything goes well. And I believe Robert and I also have another loan follow-up today in the evening. So hopefully
Which one is, who's the loan follow-up with?
with the girl in Eastville, her friend.
Exactly. And then we also have Jessica Vasquez in
Yeah.
Elsinore that we need to call her. So maybe we can call both of them today, maybe about 3 o'clock. You call me, we'll call for the loan. I forgot about your other two deals. So Harjot has a listing. And what are you going to list the house in Riverside at, Harjot?
Mid 800s.
Mid 800. That's not bad. You guys, 20 years old with a 825, $850,000 listing. And then we have Jessica Vasquez and we have a loan with the gentleman that's in, I believe he's in Corona, correct?
Yeah, I'll send you the address as well.
Perfect, perfect. So call me at 3 and we'll call Jessica and we will call the gentleman for the loan, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank
Awesome.
you.
That should be your third, fourth, and fifth deal. So good job, Harjot. Keep up the good
Thank you.
work. You're welcome. Danny's got a couple deals, and then I'm gonna have Noel. Go ahead, Danny. Don't forget to unmute. There you go. Hey,
Hey
Danny.
everyone. Hey, how's it going,
Happy
Robert? Happy
Monday.
Monday. Yes, sir. So yeah, we just actually started working on a new one, Robert and I. We had an appointment this past weekend, but we just had to reschedule it. So we'll possibly be doing a Zoom for that one tomorrow. I actually got that one through a phone call. I had connected with a family member, actually was a sister-in-law for the brother who owns the property. So it took about two, maybe three interactions with her to finally get a hold of the homeowners for the people in Victorville. And yeah, once I connected with them too, they were pretty interested already in selling. So that's kind of the conversation we were gonna have with them. That's they want to sell and stay there to try to or at least be there till after the holidays. So Robert and I have a few options already set for them when we do talk with them on the phone. And then secondly, we recently met with another gentleman this past weekend, and we mentioned to him about doing the option as well with the investor being able to bring the property current and him being able to stay there and repurchase back in 18 months. So yeah, those are two new ones that Robert and I are kind of working on. Just hopefully we can get them to move forward, and we're going to be calling that guy back with the investor, with the investor option for him, and see if that's something that he wants to do. So yeah, it just takes more than one interaction, and yeah, hopefully they're ready to go.
The Zoom tomorrow, what city is that one in?
They are in Victorville.
Perfect. And you're gonna follow up with her in the morning, and then you're gonna let me know what time she can do a Zoom, right?
Yep. Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay, and then let me ask you this, the gentleman that we have to call today, and maybe call me, I would say 15 minutes after the Zoom, can you tell me what city is that one in? I know, but I want the team to hear.
He's in Temecula. Yeah, I think that one
Temecula.
was in Temecula, Marietta.
Okay, good, good. And let me ask you this, Danny, how many cities do you door knock? How many cities do you door knock on average, total?
It's quite a few, probably like over 15 cities. That's Riverside County, that's Orange County, and San Bernardino County. Yeah, well
They
over
got it.
15.
Yeah, and that's the key because I try to tell people, Danny, don't just do one or two cities near you. There's not going to be enough. I probably door knock 20 cities. So because the more cities you door knock, the more deals you get, the more money you make. So that's good. That's a good. You got two deals right now, potential deals, Temecula and Victorville, and you're in escrow in Elsinore. So that's three deals, three different cities. So great job, Danny.
Appreciate it, Robert.
You're welcome. And then Cornejo in Corona, Danny. Anything with him? What is he doing? Ruben Cornejo.
They ended up doing that other loan that he was mentioning to me. So I'll
Okay.
call him again, see if that's still like a for sure thing with him. And if not,
Okay.
then yeah, set up another meeting with him.
Okay. Awesome. Good job. Noel, if you could unmute Noel's opening escrow today or tomorrow. Noel, how old are you?
I'm 29.
29. And this is how many real estate deals have you done?
So this is my first deal.
Awesome. Good job. So this is going to be Noel's first deal, you guys. And what city is this one in, and how did you get it? And how did the meetings go?
Sure. So I was in the city of Corona. I was door knocking on this home. It was a notice of default, and she didn't answer the door. I
Okay.
drove away. A couple minutes passed by. She calls me. She's like, "Hey, I noticed you left a paper," and she asked some details. I forgot what she mentioned, but I was
Mhm.
like, "Would you be open to sitting down with me and my partner and talk about the options you have?" And she was very receptive, and she decided to sit down with us. Initially, she was very like timid and afraid, and she didn't know if this was going to work for her. But after we talked to her, after Robert talked to her, it really calmed her down. She had more peace. Like the first couple times we met with her, and she initially she didn't want to like even think about selling her home, but then Robert like put in the little hints of like you might have to sell, and after some time she decided to sell, and with like the intention of wanting to stay there, and then Robert has talked to some investors, and then he met with her yesterday, and it looks like she's gonna sell her home.
Yep, she's gonna sell it and stay there. The investor's gonna let her stay there. She's gonna pay a rent of about $4,000 a month, and she's gonna have the option to buy the home back. So anything you could tell the team from the meeting, something you learned, because for my new people, Gabriella's on, Ashwini's on, Aaron's on. Whenever the door knockers bring me a deal, they sit in on all the meetings, so that helps them learn. What's something you learned or something you noticed on the meeting, Noel?
Well, even before the meeting, I think it's important to leave a note
Hmm.
that really personalizes the interaction. But then during the meeting, it's also good to small talk, ask questions about their lives. But not only that, like share things about yourself too. You don't want it to feel like an interrogation.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. That was good. So, oh, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Oh, that's it. Yeah, go ahead.
And then I was gonna say, I think Harjot and I and Laura Garza were door knocking Corona, and we saw your flyer on a door, so that was good. It was a condo over by McKinley that was vacant. And just so you guys know, when I go door knock and I see like somebody else's, not somebody from our team, but somebody else's material on the door, I take their stuff off the door. I feel like I'm helping a homeowner. I'm cleaning up their front door. But when I see other team stuff on there, I leave it. So I see a lot of Harjot's flyers, Danny's, and I saw yours, so I know you had been to that. That was a condo, vacant condo off McKinley. So I know you're going to a lot of doors, and now you have your first deal. So good job, Noel.
Thank
Keep
you.
up the good work, okay?
Thank you.
Awesome. Gino, I don't think is on because he had a doctor's appointment. Gino's got a deal in Ontario. The homeowner's going to let us know if he wants to sell or if he wants us to do a loan. So we are going to be following up with him today. Haley is on. Haley's done a ton of deals with me, probably six, seven, eight loans, deals. We made an offer. Haley, where are we with the guy with the properties in Torrance and Victorville? Happy Monday, Haley.
Hi, happy Monday. We're just waiting to see if he wants to accept and then open escrow
Uh
right now,
huh.
basically.
Uh
So that's
huh.
kind of where it's at.
Okay, good, good. And how did you get that one? What did you do?
I probably went to his door like 4 times, never got an answer, and then like the fifth time he finally came out, and then I was just basically after that persistent on him, and we met with him twice in person
Uh,
together,
yep.
and yeah, just been consistent with following up with him. Got his number the first time I actually spoke to him.
Okay, good, good. He's got three properties, two of which are in foreclosure. Um, and Haley, like I mentioned, you've done a lot of deals, and of course, you do your own real estate. You had an open house this weekend, didn't you, Haley?
Yeah, I did.
And what city? I saw it, but so that the team hears, what city is that house in?
The open house one?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That was in Holly Glen, Del
Holly
Air
Glen Hawthorne.
neighborhood in Hawthorne. Yeah.
And what was that? What is that one listed for?
1.3.
Wow, that's not bad,
Um,
Haley. You said that so calm, like that's not a big deal to you. That's
no.
good. I like that. I like that. Good job. Oh,
Yeah.
only 1.2, 1.3. Okay,
Yeah,
very
it's
good.
expensive right there.
Yeah,
That
that's a
little
that's a hot
pocket.
area in Hawthorne, my
Yeah,
old neighborhood. Who would have thought Hawthorne would be selling houses at 1.2, 1.3? But that's
right.
good. So keep up the good work, Haley.
Thank you.
You're welcome. A lot of foreclosures. You've closed as many deals as anybody with me. You closed in Lakewood, Gardena. We did an out-of-state loan for that property in
Mhm.
Houston. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, that was a long time ago, but
That was a
yeah.
long time ago. Yeah, you've been closing. That was 2021. You've been closing deals with me for 4 years. Lakewood was a good deal. A couple in
Carson,
Gardena, Carson, the listing in Carson. So yeah, you've closed all over. So keep up the good work. And then the
thank
gentleman,
you.
yeah, you're welcome. Hopefully we can get one of those properties, either Victorville or Torrance.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, just follow up with him. Haley, we met with him, and then Haley went to his house a couple days ago, and he was home, but he didn't answer. But
Yeah, I
that's
went
what they
earlier
do.
today too.
Did you?
And
Okay.
yeah, he didn't answer. And I rang the doorbell twice. Knocked
Okay.
twice. Yeah, but his car was there. He didn't answer.
Do me a favor because I don't think he would recognize my number and I might even call from my office phone. Can you text me his number and I'll try to call him, okay?
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'll put him on my list. This is Frank's client right now calling to see to tell me if the house went to auction. I'm not gonna answer it right now. I'll call her after the Zoom. But okay, yeah, text me his number and I'll put him on my list to call, Haley. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Awesome job. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Gianni, I know we're working on a Vista deal. They want to do a loan now. We're going to see if we can get them. Where are you with that deal? The one in Vista?
I'm gonna go by there today. I didn't go this weekend because it was my birthday weekend, but yeah,
Oh yeah, happy
I'm gonna go
birthday,
by there today.
Gianni.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Yeah, I guess you don't need to do I guess you don't need to door knock on your birthday weekend, but every other weekend is good. Good
Yeah,
job. Good job.
thanks.
Do
So
me
I'll
a
go there.
favor. When you're going by there, can you call me maybe 15 minutes in advance? That way I will be available so I can talk to him too.
Yeah, I will do that.
Awesome, awesome. Good job. Keep up the good work. Those are all
All right.
deals we have. That's about 10, 11 deals going right now with the team, everybody. So I just wanted a lot of my new people. We always start with success stories. I don't know if Gabriella can talk because I know she's got to pick up her kids. Gabby, anything you learned talking to Harjot? I don't know if you can unmute because I know you got to get your kids in a couple minutes. If you can, go ahead and unmute. And anything you learned sitting with me and Harjot. And then Aaron, you're on. Aaron's an investor. We just tried to get a deal and say, oh, there you go, Gabby. Go ahead, Gabby. Anything you learn? Happy Monday, Gabby. Welcome to the
Hi,
team.
everybody. Thank you. Um, Actually, when I went, it was very informative. I'm starting from scratch. I don't really know too much about foreclosure process or anything like that. But we're gonna go on Thursday, and I'm excited for that. So hopefully we can get the ball rolling and I can get out there.
Exactly. And you see how a lot of people, I mean, that's like 10 people today talking about deals they have. The key is just to get out to your 35 to 40 doors a week. That's the key. And then a lot of my top people like Danny and Harjot also call. So they door knock and then they call. Gianni does that as well. Nicole and Travis do that. Joe does that. Elle does that a lot. Haley does that. That's the key, not just to door knock, but to also call. And we'll show you how to find numbers because the numbers on the retran paper a lot of times aren't good, but there's websites you can go to where you can get different numbers. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Good job, Gabriella. Aaron's an investor. We've done deals. Aaron actually has bought several properties, or a couple properties for me, and she's going to start door knocking. Aaron, happy Monday, Aaron. Welcome to the team. How are you? Hey, man.
Sorry, how are you?
I'm doing good. Glad to have you. You're not driving. Are you parked? I don't want. I think you're parked.
Yeah, I'm parked and I'll door knock from time to time over the years just if I'm in a certain neighborhood if I have the time.
Yep.
But yeah, sometimes I get deals from you, sometimes MLS, sometimes
Yep.
not as frequently as I'd like to, but and we tried to make that other one work in what was it, San Juan
San Juan
Capistrano the other
Capistrano.
week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so yeah, I want to try to spend a couple days a week to try to get out there a little bit more and see what else I can
Good.
do.
And what areas are you going to door knock?
I kind of want to stay in a little bit of the North Orange County and then the
Okay.
LA County, but LA County kind of close to North Orange County, like we were saying, like the La Mirada,
Uh-huh.
some of those. You just let me know because I don't want to step on anybody's toes or be in anybody's way. But if it was like some of the Whittier, La Mirada
Uh-huh.
areas, maybe I don't know, Pico Rivera. I don't know if someone else is covering that
No,
too.
and we don't worry about that, Aaron. You door knock. I probably have 10 people that door knock Corona. There's several hundred foreclosures in Corona and Riverside, so you're never going to step on. So we don't worry about it. So you just go to any city you want to. I don't really have anybody that door knocks that 605 corridor regularly. So and I only have a couple people that do Orange County. So I would just go because I'll give you an example. We have probably 10 people that do Corona and Riverside.
Uh-huh.
And Noelle just got a deal. Harjot's got a deal in Riverside. She's got one in Corona. She's got one in Elsinore. Danny's got Elsinore, Victorville, Temecula. There's so many foreclosures, you're never going to step on anybody's toes. So just go.
The only other question I had, and we could take this offline if you want, are you providing the list to your door knockers or?
I teach them how to pull the leads. I used to when I had like 10, 15, like when Haley first started, I would send leads. Now I have 70 people. So I just show them how to do it, how to pull the leads.
Okay, and is that something you can just email me?
Yep, I'll go over with you. It'll take 10 minutes, super easy. I showed
Okay.
Gabriella on last week, I think it was Wednesday, and then Harjot's gonna show her. So I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you the website you need to go to, and I have a video on YouTube that shows you as well.
Okay, sounds good.
All
Yeah,
right,
because my
awesome.
stuff is either just a couple leads here and there, like just a
Okay.
couple during the year, and then other than that, some work out, some don't, and then others might just be I happen to be in a certain neighborhood and I see tarps on a roof or
Yeah,
an
yeah,
asphalt
exactly.
driveway.
Okay, driving for dollars. That's good. So very good. Yeah, I'll show you how to do that this week. No problem.
Sounds good. Thanks.
All right, awesome. So we got a lot of deals going. We talked about that. Let's see, real quick, Harjot, if you could unmute, I just want to ask you a quick question, and then I'm gonna ask Joe a quick question. Harjot, what's one thing you hear at the door, and how do you overcome it?
Recently I've been hearing, oh, I'm already working with the bank or I'm doing a modification, but as you always teach us, like most of those don't work out and the bank isn't willing to be flexible with them. So I always just say, oh, that's really good. I hope everything works out, but can I check with you in a week or two? And that way I can get the number because eventually, we might be able to give them some more options.
Exactly, and it's good when they say that. Even when they say they have a modification, I say, well, good. That modification may not work out because the banks don't like to do modification. So I ask them for a meeting right there on the spot because I already know that modification is probably not going to work out. The bank doesn't really want to do that. So that's good. Get their number and even ask them right there on the spot. Say, hey, let's set up a meeting in case that doesn't work out. So that's definitely good to make sure you get their number and always ask them for that meeting too. So, okay.
Yeah, actually, for my listing that I'm about to take, the aunt said that she was already working with the bank,
Okay,
but
good. Okay.
also, asked for the number, and it ended up not being the situation. So I think it's
Exactly.
important to just get some sort of contact information at the door.
Exactly. Very good. Some job. And you're gonna call me today around 3, right?
Yeah, I had a few other things I wanted to talk to you about, so I'll call you later.
All right, perfect. Joe, what's something you hear at the door and what do you do to overcome it? And then we'll be finished in about 2 or 3 minutes. And don't forget to unmute. Happy Monday, Joe. Go ahead, unmute. Think Joe's on. We'll come back to Joe if he's not able to unmute right now. And then I have my sister Seal on. It's definitely a family affair. Seal, where are you? We can't see you. I like that you have our life as a gift from God. What we do with that life is our gift to God. Very good. Seal's son is here, Marquise. If you could step in here so they can see you. This is my nephew, Marquise. Everybody from Boston, say hello. He's out here. We're going to hopefully door knock, and then he can take back what he's learned in Boston. He may be moving to the West Coast, hopefully.
In the next 6 months.
6 months he's coming. So he sees all this money we're making out here. So he wants to come out here and make some money. So that's good.
Sure.
And his mom is on the Zoom too, my sister, one of my sisters. So great job, Seal. I see you right there. She's being shy right now. That's my shy sister. I don't know why she's being shy right now. But anyway, good job, everyone. We have a lot of deals going. So if you need anything, call me. I'll be working with Aaron this week to show her how to pull leads. Gabriella's door knocking with Harjot. And so I'm excited for everybody. Quasi and I are going to talk to his homeowner today. Danny and I have a call, and Gino and I have a call, and Gianni and I have a call today. So good job. Keep up the good work, everybody. Let me know if you need anything, and I'll see you guys next week. Keep it up. Have a good week, you guys.